guys, happy Sunday. I hope you're having a nice relaxing afternoon. So I've just finished editing the vlog, watched it through and realised just how mopey and sort of just downbeat I sound. It's just one of those weeks, you know, we all have them where you just, things get on top of you a little bit and you just feel a bit deflated about it all. Nothing awful happened this week, nothing's really changed. I just was having one of those weeks and I think I may have used the vlog as therapy for myself to kind of get it off my chest. So it is a not particularly kind of cheerful or informative vlog. It's just very much saying how I'm feeling with the horses this week. So, you know, it happens to us all. You just got to roll with it. I'm feeling happier already. But I thought I'd just give a pre-warning because if you're not really down for that, then you might want to skip this vlog. And I will promise I'll bring something back a little more interesting or at least happy on Wednesday. Good morning, guys. How are you all doing? Happy Sunday. I hope you're having some downtime and managing to relax, enjoy the weather. I'm just out on Coco. It's actually quite windy this morning. I wasn't expecting it to be as breezy as it is, so I'm hoping it's not being picked up too much in the background noise. Just as you can tell, in the woods, hiding from the wind. I've had one of those weeks where I felt a little mopey, a little sad, and then I sort of feel cross with myself that I feel sad because I feel like it's when there's so much, you know, true sadness going on in the world. Sometimes I feel like my sadness, which is mainly not getting to compete, is a bit pathetic, which it is. But you know, you just have to roll with it. When you're passionate about something and you love something, it will make you sad if you're not doing it. And currently, I feel like my dreams of competing have got further and further away from me, and I sort of feel like they're so far in the distance. I don't know if they'll ever come true again. And obviously, I always say I was really lucky to be able to compete as much as I did on Coop and stuff, but I still like to compete now. And it's harder, I always think, at this time of the year because there's lots of regionals have just gone through, area festivals are on at the moment, so you're seeing lots of people out competing, and it does make you a bit jealous. I can't help it. You just look and you just think, I just want to be back out there doing the thing I love. But yeah, and Wednesday particularly, I felt so deflated on Wednesday and just so sort of sad about it all, really. Mainly because Tuesday night, still awake at 11:30 at night, which is not good for me, because I was so tempted to enter Coop into a dressage competition. Like, I had the entry form up, I had washed his numna, I'd washed the brushes, I was that, like, going. And then at the last minute I just thought, I don't know why I'm doing this to him, and I'm not sure it's going to really do anything for either of us. One, it's expensive. Like, pretty much for me to go to just a dressage competition is the best part of £100 once you've put in fuel, entry fee, hire of bots, and I get a really good hire. It's just so much money, and I just thought it's not really any point. He doesn't really want to do it. He doesn't feel like he used to feel, understandably so, at his age. And I just, like, you know, reined myself in and thought, no, you can't, you just need to wait. But I guess with Sienna, the more I've been learning about kissing spine, and I'm still not totally convinced she has got kissing spine. Well, let me recorrect that. She's got kissing spine. We have the x-rays. But I'm not totally convinced that her kissing spine is what's affecting her. I don't know. I'm very 50-50 on it all at the moment. I think what rehab I'm doing with her is helping her massively. Like, I'm definitely seeing an improvement in her. But there are other areas, which I'll talk about at a later date, that make me question whether it is the kissing spine that's been affecting her work, or whether it could well be that something else is going on. I said in some of the other vlogs, you know, lots of horses have kissing spine. It doesn't mean it affects their work. There's horses eventing at top level. There's horses doing Grand Prix dressage that have kissing spine, but it doesn't affect them. So I don't feel medicating her back has given me a clear, like, it was the kissing spine that's been affecting her working behaviour and, like, how she was feeling when I was schooling her. So it's really tricky. I mean, it wouldn't have changed my mind. I really now believe the rehab work and the work we're doing with her in the school is having massive benefits to her. So I'm very happy I'm doing that. But it's left me still feeling very, like, unsure of whether we should be investigating more stuff with her. I just don't know how you know, to be honest. It's not a clear picture anyway. But like I say, I just feel, you know, Coop has always been slowing down for dressage for probably like the last 5 years. And so I had so many high hopes for Sienna, and, you know, I really thought in her 5-year-old year we'd start going out to some shows and, you know, really getting excited about the future. And that's just really, you know, been completely and utterly shut down, and I realistically don't know when she'll be competing, if ever, and so on. And yes, you can just see I went down that rabbit hole of feeling very sorry for myself. But anyway, I'm feeling a lot better about it today, but there's just so much going around my head with it all But what I will say is a massive positive out of all of this is that I feel like I'm learning so much. Like, I really, like, I always did a bit of in hand, but never to this extent. And I realised there was so much more for me to know about. And I sort of slightly regret that not knowing about this sooner, so that when I was like breaking her in, we could have put more of this into her training and so on. But hey, you learn, don't you? And, you know, for future horses, I'll have more knowledge, and that's great. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the process of learning about it all and find out all these things I can do with her on the ground. It's hopefully going to benefit her, but it doesn't change the fact that currently I don't see us competing anytime soon, and this is a really long journey. Well, this is a never-ending journey, but you know, even if it isn't her kissing spine that's affecting her work, I don't think she can ever really come away from this program, because obviously we're going to always want to try and help her spinal processes open up more. So yeah, anyway, it is what it is. You just got to work with what you've got, haven't you, really? But it doesn't just, you know, I just feel a bit sad that I haven't been able to compete, and seeing everyone else competing just makes me want it even more. But hopefully, one day, we'll get there. You may have already seen this on my YouTube shorts, but the other day I was just doing a little bit of shopping on Amazon, and this little massage ball popped up. And I just thought I might buy it for Sienna. I see some massage, like equine massage companies offering similar products. Well, this was only £5 and their products are a lot more expensive. So I don't know if it does huge amounts of good. She thoroughly enjoys it. It may help with a bit of circulation. Might help reduce sore muscles. I don't really know, but either way, she likes it. It makes quite a nice movement through the sort of, oh, hello, are you doing your own bit of itching now, are you? Very flexible, Sienna. It makes a nice movement through the skin. I imagine it feels very nice. I've tried it on my arms. It feels very nice. It may well work into the muscle a little bit. I don't really know. Either way, I thought it might just help before work and after work. I'm willing to do everything and try everything. So, yeah, so she really likes it. She really enjoys it. You can kind of really work into the muscle a little bit more. Like I say, anything that helps, I'm going to try. So, it's good, isn't it, Sienna? She's twiddling her little lips so I can see them. Yes. Oh, good round the SIs, isn't it, missus? Gives my arms a really good workout too. Excuse me if I keep looking behind. I just got caught as I was riding up this hill, so I'm doing hill work with Coop. And where are you? Oh, you're looking at the floor. Sienna today. A cyclist came up behind them because I didn't hear them. And so I was chatting away to myself with the phone in front of me. No clue they were behind me. I obviously can hear a car if it comes up this hill. It's also Sunday morning, there's not many cars about. But there are a lot of cyclists about. I've already seen about 20 on this hill. Probably doing the same thing I'm doing for my horses. Getting fit. Oh, you really smelled something down there. Anyway, really embarrassing, but never mind. Oh, this week's just been one of those weeks. Not particularly liked this week. I've been doing so much research because obviously I want to understand everything I possibly can about kissing spine, exercises, therapies, things I can do to help. Because I do believe in every little extra thing you can do is going to help the overall result. What are you doing? And so I've been, and also it's interesting, you find more exercises, you learn more, and I like learning about it all, and good girl. But with researching more and taking on more, you also get more conflicting thoughts on some of these exercises, and actually I found quite a lot of conflicting stuff on the things that I was doing yesterday, and I'm thinking, I think I didn't need this, because it was obviously put doubt in my mind. And like they were on like some of the kind of really well-known kissing spine kind of rehab exercises. For example, carrot stretches. Which I sort of thought, never really thought of that as being a bit conflicting. I always thought carrot stretches are really good, but actually someone made a lot of sense by saying unless they're done really correctly, actually you could not be helping your horse out. And thinking, not sure how correctly Sienna does them sometimes, because when she's in that snappy mood, she just wants the carrot, and she does sort of slightly throws her head round yanking for it, and I'm thinking, it's a good point, she's probably making her muscles worse doing that. And so that was putting doubt in my mind. And then I read something about hill work, and hill work had always been one of those, everyone's like, for kissing spine, really good to do hill work. But this person wrote about the fact that the horse will often lengthen its hind legs and put them more behind them when they're doing hill work. And actually that's not a great thing, because you obviously want the horse to be putting them under them more. And yes, as they step under, they do, but they also lengthen them and put them more behind. And I was thinking, well, that's not good either. And I'm thinking, so shouldn't I be doing hill work? You can see where I was going with this. I read something about pole work, and it can kind of be cause issues with their gait and kind of, yeah. Sometimes you don't know what to believe. Like, I'm really thankful for all the information we have online and for everything I can learn. But sometimes it's too much and I'm just like, I don't know what to believe. Anyway, I sort of watched a few more kind of kissing spine YouTube videos, people that are going through it. Ooh, it's a horse, darling, it's a horse. And that kind of made me feel a little bit more like, no, this is what everyone else is doing. That's good. But it's so difficult. It's so difficult, right? Sort mad out and now decided she's going to trot downhill. Brain overload this week.